And welcome back to the second video in Knowing Your Palette series, where I try to figure out how best to mix my colors, what the colors are gonna come out with, and which one should I mix and which one should I just use as is. Today video focuses on greens, and I talked in the previous video about categorize my colors based on my perception and my appeal. So I have here the blues, or the colors I think of as a blue, and you have the phthalo turquoise, which can either think of it as a blue or as a green, but for the symmetry of this video I'm going to consider it a blue, since to me it's closer to blue than to this phthalo green. Then I have the greens that come in the box set, and you can use the name of the color, like green gold, Denise is green, perylene green. Sometimes the name of the color can help place a color in the right group. And then as for yellow, I added this raw sienna and the gold ochre because to me they're very close to a warm yellow. And apologize for this tripod here in the view. I'm still working with this new tripod, and I try to figure out what best ways to use it. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you're going to see what mixes I got. First, I tried to mix the yellows and the blues. And this is the chart I got. So as you can see, the Indentine blue, I mixed it with all the yellows, which I thought the green gold, the airlight yellow, the Hansa yellow deep, and the gold ochre. Actually, I left out this raw sienna deep. I didn't like how it mixed with some of the deeper blues, like the Indentine and the ultramarine. I felt like it was close to neutralizing them. But instead, I use the green gold to see what they would look like. So they are very interesting greens. If you are a beginner in mixing color, the tendency is to overmix on the paper, in the palette. So I'll mix on the paper. You get variations. I left areas with the pure pigment, like the pure yellow, pure blue, but overall I like the result. An easier way to mix greens is to start with the green paint. Like here I had the phthalo green, the perylene green, the Denise green, and the green gold, and I mix it first with yellow, and then I mix it with the blues. And as you can tell from this chart, some greens, are more vibrant, some are more muted. Our light yellow definitely has that luminescence that comes through no matter what you mix it with. And then the raw sienna deep, I use this one to mix with greens because I considered my green gold in this case to be a green. As for the blues, the phthalo green mixed with the blue, since it's already a blue green, the colors tend to be more bluer, which I think they're very nice. I would not necessarily using it for trees. I feel it's more like a water, like a tropical water scene. The perylene green, I think it came very cool. I like the mixes with the cerulean blue and the phthalo turquoise. Again, the top part very dark and very cold and leaning more toward a dark blue than a green. But of course you can add more green to it. My favorite are probably the green gold mixed with the blues, and then the Denise green. You get really nice greens for the shadow, especially these phthalo turquoise colors. They're very vibrant. Probably the most surprising for me was mixing the green gold with the other yellows and with the raw sienna deep. I would not necessarily call this a green, maybe with the airlight yellow or the Hansa yellow. This is more like a brown. But in a landscape with maybe like trees or grass towards the fall. I think they would make a nice landscape, very natural looking. And that's it for the greens. It's, as you can see, you can get a variety of greens, and you can alter the already existing greens in the palette to suit your needs and to create beautiful paintings. So thank you so much. See me in my next video, where I'll probably try to play and make some oranges, since Denise's palette only carries a burnt orange, which I consider it more of a neutral. Stay tuned.